Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Yeah, don't dance, just pull up my pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back, lean back, lean back.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past few seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there at Nurkic. Bailey out there with George. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2 spot. And for the Clippers, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Zubac in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Harden has a wide-open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Clippers. Harden against George. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Harden. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Right side, Leonard. 6 to shoot. Over Bailey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild. But they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Down low, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen doing a nice job, cutting with purpose after the screen, folks. I mean, he's extremely hard to guard in these sets because he's intentional about his cuts.
Here's Mikhailuk. Outside, Markkanen. George sets a screen for Markkanen. And the Jazz, another 3.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep?
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Los Angeles' head coach had a few moments to share with me. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back over to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. He gets that one.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harden's shot is off. And it's Utah's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Outside, Markkanen. Over Collins. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dunn kicks to Harden. Screen by Zubac. Pass to Leonard. The jump hook and the bank shot is good.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now here's Harden, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Collins. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Then for the Jazz, Sensabaugh is checked in. And it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. Free throw good, James Harden.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And both free throws good for James Harden. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Harden's got 8.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
On the wing, Markkanen. Defended by Jones. Collier. Here's Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Harden scanning the floor. Outside, Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Jazz. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Kevin Love out there with Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Sensabaugh. Still yet to score. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Leonard. And they're on the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And the Jazz making a change here. Sheboy's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Clippers trail. Outside, Bogdanovich. Leonard on the wing. Five to shoot. Leonard battling for 2.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him, and he goes to the rack with 4.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We'll go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And James Harden subbed in for Sanders. Here's Collier. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, here is Harden. There's the drive, and it's Leonard at the elbow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you really got to appreciate Kawhi's presence and the impact it has on the court. I mean, he's a guy who is feared on both ends of the floor, and that gives his team a lot of confidence.
Keontae George, he's checked in for Utah. Leonard hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to Mikhailuk. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his third assist on the night. Outside Collins. Back to Harden. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard with no one around. And again, no good by the Clippers. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The shot by George, wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Harden the pass to Zubac. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Leonard lets it rip from three.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Markkanen. Nurkic a screen on Collins. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Now a look at the stats for Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Jazz second.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Harden against George. And Harden with the stuff.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Now, here's George. Nothing on the board. Nurkic the pass to Bailey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. George against Harden. Zubac kicks to Dunn. He takes it in. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mikhailuk passes to George. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. 5 on the clock. Outside, Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fires away from outside. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones. They're constantly on those phones and on those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. All right, looking back at our first half, the Clippers are in a tight game.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Jack? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Jazz trail by 4. Mikhailuk passes to George. Now Bailey. Here's Mikhailuk. Buries it from three-point range. Mikhailuk's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Utah. That's to Collins. Here's Zubac. And here's Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Here's Mikhailuk. Dunn covering. Double team on Nurkic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Dunn outside. Collins setting the pick for Dunn. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Well, you look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
Jazz trail by 3. George dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. Three-pointer, Markkanen drains the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 10 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bounce pass, Collins. Leonard, no luck.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Pass to Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Utah. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Bailey with the ball. He's covered by Leonard. Markkanen passes to Mikhailuk. Hits it from three-point range. And now a three-point Jazz lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And they are in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Just enough touch from beyond to keep you honest.
And GA, you talked about their scoring average. This is a team capable of exploding on any given night. Their firepower is incredible. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for John Collins. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. Batum, and the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
Utah's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Hendricks. Off target from three-point range. Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. George against Harden. Over George. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The deep three from Harden. No good there with this step-back J. Pass to Bailey. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. Here's Collier. Here's Filipowski. And again, it's Utah.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Now here's Lopez. Shoots over Filipowski. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Pass to Markkanen. Markkanen a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Markkanen. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Looking for Filipowski and gets it there. Here's Collier. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Jones. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Sensabaugh. For 3. Cleared away by Leonard. And here's Sanders. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Right side, Leonard. Strong move off the glass.
When this team needs a bucket, they feel very comfortable turning to Leonard.
Oh, great touch off the pass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Derek Jones. Donnie's checked in for Bogdanovich. And James Harden has subbed in for Sanders. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here is Harden. Leonard! No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Markkanen against Collins, and down it goes.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Now, here is Harden. Kawhi! Nurkic there for the rebound. Utah leading by 4. Here's George. Oh, good on the layup. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Leonard, the 3 is off.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Markkanen outside. And the 3 misses. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Now Leonard. 50 seconds left in the game. Jumper is off. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Puts it right right back up and in.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
At the line for two,
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And Leonard hits them both. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah, Lauri Markkanen, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jusuf Nurkic, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Clippers call time here. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Harden outside, launches it. Bailey pulls it down. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.